Hey everyone! So if you're spending any money on ads, and I mean any money at all, there is one metric you absolutely have to know. It's called return on ad spend, or ROAS for short. And honestly, it's the key to figuring out if your advertising is actually making you money or just burning a hole in your pocket. Let's get right into it. I mean, at the end of the day, this is the big question, right? It's the one that keeps you up at night. You're putting all this cash out there, but what are you getting back? Is it actually a good investment? Well, the good news is there's a metric designed to answer that exact question, and that's ROAS. All right, so first things first, what exactly is ROAS? Let's break it down and get a really solid handle on this super important number. Put simply, ROAS is like a report card for your advertising campaigns. It measures how effective they are by drawing a straight line from your ad spend to the revenue that comes in. It tells you in really clear numbers how well everything is performing. And you know what the best part is? The formula is incredibly simple. Seriously. You just take the total revenue that came directly from your ads and you divide it by how much you spent to run those ads. That's it. No crazy calculus required. So let's put some numbers to this to make it real. Imagine you launched a big campaign and you spent $50,000. Not a small amount, right? Well, at the end of the campaign, you check the books and see you brought in $100,000 in revenue. So what's your ROAS? You run the numbers and you get 2. A nice, clean, simple number. But okay, what does that 2 actually mean for your business in the real world?
So what does a ROAS of 2 really mean? It's simple. It means for every single dollar you put into your ads, you got $2 back in revenue. It's a direct one-to-one measure of your return. Spend $1, make 2.
Okay, so now that we know what it is, let's get our hands dirty. How do you actually calculate this for your own business? Don't worry, it's a really easy 3-step process. So calculating this is just 3 quick steps. First, you gotta know exactly how much revenue your ads are generating. Let's say a Facebook campaign brought in $3,000. Step 2, add up your total ad spend for that campaign. We'll say it was $1,000. Then you just plug it into the formula. $3,000 in revenue divided by $1,000 in costs, and boom, your ROAS is 3. Reading the number is just as easy. If your ROAS is above 1, you're in the black. You're making more money than you're spending. If it's below 1, well, you're in the red. You're spending more than you're getting back. It's a really clear line in the sand. But here's where it gets interesting. And this is a huge but. Is a ROAS of 2 always a good thing? I mean, it sounds great, right? You're doubling your money. But what about the cost of your product? What about shipping? What about your team's salaries? A good ROAS completely depends on your profit margins. For one business, a 2 is fantastic. For another, it could mean they're actually losing money on every sale. So if your ROAS isn't quite where you want it to be, what are the different levers you can pull? Let's take a look under the hood at the key things that are actually driving your ad performance. Think of your ROAS like a machine with a bunch of different dials. You're targeting, are you even talking to the right people? Your ad creative, is the ad itself actually compelling? Your product margins, decide how much wiggle room you even have. Your website's conversion rate, can you actually close the deal once they click? And of course, the ad platform costs can eat into your returns. Every single one of these can make or break your ROAS. All right, so knowing the factors is great, but acting on them is what really matters. So let's turn this into an actual checklist you can use to start improving your returns like today. Look, improving your ROAS is all about being systematic. You have to constantly refine your audience. You should be A/B testing your ads to see what people actually respond to. It helps to funnel your budget toward your most profitable, high-margin products. And please, optimize your landing pages to make buying as easy as possible. But above all, track everything. Be absolutely ruthless about cutting what doesn't work and pouring gas on what does. And now we've come to the final and maybe the most important piece of this entire puzzle. We've talked a lot about revenue, but as we all know, revenue isn't profit. And that brings us to a really crucial distinction: ROAS versus something called NPOAS. This slide really lays it out perfectly. Think of ROAS as just the tip of the iceberg. It shows you the big, flashy revenue number. But NPOAS, or net profit on ad spend, shows you what's really going on beneath the surface. It shows your true profitability after you factor in all your costs, the product, shipping, everything. It tells you how much cash is actually going into your pocket. At the end of the day, NPOAS is the metric that truly matters. ROAS is essential, for sure, but NPOAS is the one that tells you which ads are genuinely making your business healthier and wealthier. And the good news is, for those of you on platforms like Shopify, there are tools out there that can track this for you, giving you that crystal clear picture of your bottom line.
So I'm going to leave you with this one question to think about. Knowing your return on ad spend is absolutely non-negotiable. It's step one. But the real question you need to be asking yourself is, do you know your profit? Because that's the number that really fuels sustainable growth.